and welcome back to Break the Twilight Labyrinth here on Would Be Heroes. I forgot
Mm-hmm.
everything about what I was about to
Uh-huh.
say. Uh,
That's
and
okay. We got those days.
yeah, um, I'm John. We are unfortunately down a couple of adventures, but that's okay. Uh, Break has accounted for this with some fun rules that we will be getting into here shortly. But before that, we will introduce not characters, our players. Also, I have the game in studio mode, and I just realized I didn't do anything for the map screen. So everyone's
Oh,
cameras are going to take a second to get fixed over there. But until then,
well,
It's okay.
uh, over here, still alive and kicking, we have Saria.
I am still alive and kicking. um, surprisingly. Hi, I'm Saria. I'm playing Dalian, the Battle Princess today. Um, who has a frog named Lolo. Um, we just fought like a big mushroom thing, and I'd love to do something with that one day with cooking, maybe.
Yeah.
Or oh no, I tried, but I remember now. I failed the roll, so I have none mushrooms now, and I'm sad.
Oh, I thought you had
oh,
3.
Well,
Oh
I
no,
had
that
like the mushroom melts, but that's from like the previous mushrooms, not from the
yeah,
mushroom bar. The
yeah you
Minotaur mushroom.
yeah you would have gotten 3, but yeah, stuffed the roll. All right, and over here with the amazing hair, we have Glitch.
sorry, my hair is actually a living disaster. I'm getting it done next week, but it's driving me absolutely nutty until then. Hi everybody, it's Glitch. I'm so tired. I did way too much this week. I'm playing Mesa, our lovely little sneak, who just does not want to be here at all whatsoever.
Yeah,
He's had quite enough whimsy, in fact.
he has. And over here with more technical difficulties than we have Ant.
Yeah, I'm Ed, and I'm playing Blurb, the Goblin Sage, who now has a band, and that's very exciting.
That is very exciting.
Love that for
Yeah.
him.
All right. So, when last we left off, the party had been talking with Trude, and Trude informed them, like, hey, why don't you guys go to the second floor? And everyone was like, huh? And so Trude led them to the guy who was guarding the door, and said the guy turned out to be the skeleton of a minotaur, which was then turned into a sort of mushroom mech by the mushroom that was roaming the labyrinth.
Calling it a mushroom mech is crazy.
Yeah. But thanks to the actions of all involved, including a supersonic frog and a very helpful and very encouraging Cloud, the party managed to defeat the Mushroomitar. And after getting their spoils from this colossal beast, they checked out the door that was hiding behind its throne. And yeah, we will pick up there. So Blurb is sitting on his chair, his new chair. His little backup band is playing their certainly interesting assortment of instruments. One is playing the drums on his little mushroom cap, the other one has a French horn, and the last one, I believe, had a ukulele.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Dalian is trying to salvage the body of this mushroomitar. Strange is over in the corner, rapidly trying to scrounge up all this gold that he got pelted with after the mushroomitar exploded. And
I forgot he got pelted with it.
and
Poor guy.
Has now emerged from the shadows wearing a very authoritative outfit here after the combat has ended. And Mesa has volunteered to open the door because, honestly, I don't think he trusts anyone else to do so.
No, and he's just kind of, I think at when we left off, he was just staring outside to the full forest that was somehow out of this door in shock, and not amusement or amazement, just shock. Maybe a little bit of, like, tired disappointment.
Yeah, so luckily, Mesa is a human, and humans are extremely adaptable, so when you go
Right, sure.
when you go from the twilighty, dusky climate of the Twilight Meridian into the dark and musky Labyrinth and open this door to this shining, bright, enchanted forest, you're only you're only stunned for a moment before your eyes adapt.
Oh, good.
Dalian, you're actually taken a little bit by surprise because I believe you came from the Murk.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you.
Mhm.
Besides your heart bow, you don't have much experience with bright lights.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like glowing mushrooms, fairy people, my own bow. That's about it in terms of light experience.
Yeah, so we'll say that this brilliant noontime daylight that comes flooding into the chamber is kind of what causes you to scuff up harvesting this mushroomitar, and Blurb is lucky enough to not only have his back to the door as it opens, but be sitting on a massive, for him at least, throne. And so you get to watch as the sides of this chamber get illuminated, and it gives you enough time to take out your star-shaped sunglasses and slap those on before you're actually properly stunned. And
Excellent.
And along with the light that comes flooding in, you also hear the sounds of the forest. You can hear animals in the distance. You can hear birds chirping. You can hear the flutter of butterflies. The scent of, like pine and dirt and other miscellaneous forest smells comes wafting in, replacing the stale, spore-ridden air of the labyrinth. And way off in the distance, you hear this loud, like, rumbling roar. And Trude walks up past you, Maze, and is like, "Oh, that's new."
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean new?
Oh, well, last time I was down here, there wasn't any big awful roar. And they're just kind of standing there, tongues stuck out, just looking into space.
Maze is regretting many life choices. And just kind of like doing that thing of just like, okay. I think at some point he'd probably like at least attempt to call the others over and be like, there's a thing. I don't want to deal with the thing. Can somebody else come deal with the thing? I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah, you say that, and
Blurb's head pokes around the side of the throne to check it out. So you see Blurb's head with the star-shaped glasses, and then behind him, three little mushrooms, all also with star-shaped glasses on, peek out as well.
yes,
Amazing, beautiful.
I love it. This has nothing to do with anything, but I just realized the background I have for me is like off-center for some bizarre reason.
Oh, well, because sometimes you just gotta be like partially in the void.
Yeah. Okay, so that's...
Get
Did
in the
I...
void.
Yeah.
How did I lock it? Wait, what? Oh! Okay, nope, I see what happened. I accidentally missized Saria's camera.
Oh.
Okay. We're good.
I will say, like the moment like the light comes through, killing Dalian's vision for a moment, trying to get these mushrooms. Immediately, he like goes to check it out, and he's just like, "Is this the
Yeah.
sun I keep like? Is this the sun machine that I keep hearing people talk about? Whoa."
Have you never seen the sun? Wait.
This would be the first time I've ever been outside of the Merc. The Merc doesn't really have sun.
Oh. I don't know whether to say I don't sorry. I don't know. I'm not.
I mean there are pieces of the
You
sun
guys
machine around that
you
kind
guys
of do this
clearly
whole thing,
survive
but
without it, so
yeah, you'd be surprised.
anyways, there was also like a giant roar of some kind of creature in that forest.
Yeah, I've
Definitely
heard.
dangerous.
Do any of us happen to recognize what that might belong to?
You can give me a check, and let's see, anything revolving... Okay, you know what? Yeah, anything revolving, like, old magic or weird magic, you can give me a roll for that.
I have dealing with the odd and arcane. Does that
Yes.
count? Okay.
And, yeah, this will be observation, it looks like.
So insight, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes. So I will do an insight with a minus bonus. So this one's we're gonna give it a +2 once I roll it. Oh wait, I got rolled a 10. I had the 2 bonus 8. Pass.
Yeah. Okay, and crits only happen if you roll the thing
You have to roll
straight.
the actual number. Yeah.
Okay, so...
Sorry. Every once in a while, your green screen kind of just like eats you alive, and you completely disappear.
Yeah, I have no idea what's up with that. Like, it was real bad at the start.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's because the camera's further away than it usually is, so it's being weird.
Probably.
Okay,
I just had to point it out.
Yeah. Okay, so you hear this roar, and you're going through your Rolodex of monsters, and you're thinking, and you're like, okay. Okay, that wasn't a dire goblin. That wasn't a gigagroon. That wasn't a champa. You know enough about monsters to know that you haven't encountered something that sounds like this, but because you are so well versed in being a hero-y hero who heroes, there are some things you can tell about the roar itself. So it is a massive creature. One second. Let me. Don't mind me flipping through the book. I'm just Let's see. Yeah, it is.
That's not concerning at all.
Yeah, it would be massive if, I don't know, this creature were on some kind of grid represented by a miniature. It does not sound like an herbivore. But you did also feel like a wave of like magic infused with this scream. So this creature is probably some kind of biomagic construct if you had to put a label on it.
Yeah, so Diamond would just be like, I've heard. I mean, we could go after it. Sounds really big. I can kind of sense magic here. Do I have any idea whether it's like dark aligned or like bright aligned?
Definitely dark aligned.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so just like that sound kind of came with like a spike in dark aligned magic.
You said, well, we could.
Yeah, we could.
Dalian continues talking and describing this monster, but the moment that Dalian had said, well, we could go after it, Mesa's face has fallen. And he's just kind of silently listening, but not responding to anything you're saying, because he's just thinking about the fact that he's going to be dragged out of this maze into a forest that should not technically exist, chasing after a monster. That sounds deadly. So he's tuned out a little bit, just a little, out of sheer panic. But is still listening. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, but I mean, I think we can take it. Maybe not now, but actually, speaking of, where are they? Have we actually said like what happened to the others yet, or?
So yeah, as you were talking about the this creature, and as Mesa was disassociating, Trude kind of walks out into the woods, and she starts like eating some of these flowers. Just dog things. And
right.
And because he has no impulse control, you see Strange follow shortly after, and Tussie kind of like walks out with this air of, oh, this is fascinating, I'm gonna have to record some of this. And as they do, you hear a kind of like a crack, like a Tesla coil. And when Dalian is done, you guys look over, and you see Trude looking at a articulated action figure of Tussie and a marketable plushie of Strange, but the gauntlet is not plush. The gauntlet remains how it was. And
have they shrunk down to size? Did the gauntlet also shrink down to size?
Nope, the gauntlet is full size. The gauntlet changed not at all. But
well, that means that we could get Strange's arm out of the gauntlet.
But yeah,
I'm hoping.
Is that actually possible?
It's the size difference.
Certainly try.
I don't wanna.
Can I check to see if like kind of like this creature's like nerve endings are like still in the plush?
Yeah, give me some kind of medical based insight check if you have any.
Yeah, can I do dealing with the odd and arcane again?
Sure. This is certainly
incredibly odd. This is incredibly odd.
That's true.
That bonus will not help me here.
Ugh.
No.
No.
So.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're
dear.
looking at it. It looks like the parasite inside the gauntlet has swelled to continue engulfing Strange's arm, and you're like, huh, surely not. And so, like, you grab plushy Strange, and you grab the gauntlet, and you kind of start pulling, and then you start seeing some of the stitches popping, and then you're like, oh no.
No, I don't want, don't want that. So, you're just gonna put it down, and just like,
No.
But on the upside, the rest of you see Dalian run out here to check on Strange, and he has not transformed into a marketable plush or a articulated action figure. And Trude is just standing there looking at the two, and she says, Oh yeah, that happens sometimes down here. There was one time I was a keychain for a month.
I feel like this is something that the general public should know about before they enter the labyrinth. And this was not something that we were advised of before entering this labyrinth.
That is true.
So we should probably
I mean, it's very rare that it happens.
people should still be aware that it could happen though. When we get back, we should like warn the guild probably. We should like tell
No, I
people
can
about
agree
that.
with that. I don't imagine everyone's used to this kind of stuff, from what I've seen.
Most people, from what I understand, are not used to that, to turning into plushies.
That's good to know. Dalian puts that in the mental notes of his brain from his time in the Merc Feywild, being like, this is not normal to the general populace.
Maze is like, what do you...
Yeah.
Concerned?
Look, there's a reason why one of my background purviews is dealing with the odd and arcane. Dalian's just over here just like, oh, this
okay.
happened.
Everybody else is like, oh god. Yeah, you know.
Sometimes you get like, minor hexes on occasion.
Yeah,
They'll
like
be fine. They'll come back.
Yeah, like if you had
Okay.
to make an educated guess, this is some kind of like random chaos hex almost. But like checking
Love
the aether around you and all the magic and stuff, like it seems almost like it is a string of like hex almost that is just whipping around wildly. And the fact that they got hit it's like a 1,000,000 to 1 shot.
Oh.
But yeah, okay, we got that monster in here somewhere. So, I mean,
The woods are
guild
pretty
wants us to
big.
keep,
Yeah.
the guild wants us to keep going, right?
I mean, that's a very interesting question that then falls into the very specifics of, does this count as exploring the labyrinth because it's not technically inside the labyrinth, but then that goes down another whole wormhole of like, is this still inside the labyrinth or not? That I don't want to.
Discoveries.
So, I mean,
Well, we haven't left the exit, have we?
I
think we're still in the doorway.
Yeah.
Dalian has left the exit.
Dalian's standing outside.
Yeah.
Outside.
Outside, quote unquote.
Yeah, everything has to have heavy quotation marks because genuinely we don't know if this is like still part of the labyrinth or just like we've exited into another like complete separate space, and the labyrinth then traverses time and space and reality in weird ways that I don't want to think about. So heavy quotation marks.
Would you say it's more or less sort of damp and wet out there than in the where we are, or?
I wouldn't say damp and wet. It's more sunny, and it's that level of warm where it's bordering comfortable and uncomfortable.
Temperate?
Yes, thank you.
You said like pine smell, so I'm like, that kind of tells me it's more like temperate coniferous forest.
I see. So to blurb, it's like warm and stinky.
Yes. Possibly even arid to some extent.
Yeah, not a lot of slippery food out there, I imagine.
Maybe
You'll have to
under some
dig for it.
rocks. Yeah.
Yeah, to dig for it. I mean, I'm already underground though, so it seems weird to go above ground to then dig. Hmm. But that very large thing might be worth a lot of cash.
That is also true.
Is it?
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
how do we feel about our ration supplies right now?
I think I feel pretty good.
So, meta out of game answer on the ration situation. From now on, since you know the direction to the exit of the labyrinth and entrance to the forest, you would only use one ration to go down one level.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, speaking of,
Ease.
you definitely didn't say that there were multiple floors last session. That was a new fact
What?
that we just learned this time.
What?
For sure, for sure. I would have written that down had you said it, and not in my notes. And I am concerned and confused. And what?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that there are supposed to be multiple floors because that was kind of brought up in the very beginning, but I wasn't sure this was like a new floor. I thought this might be like an
What
off
are floors mentioned in the beginning?
because we were supposed to be going down into like a labyrinth, and it was like, oh yeah, there's like multiple levels.
I thought it was a one-tiered labyrinth. What? I didn't write that down. Oh my god, past me. How could you do this?
To be fair, we did like all Trude
I've
had
been
been saying
betrayed.
was the exit.
Yeah, Trude has just been saying the exit.
Trude is kind of stupid. I don't know if you could tell.
I didn't write anything about that at the beginning. My past self has betrayed me.
Actually, one second. I
How
gotta
dare
check
I?
Trude's
Yeah,
stats
I don't know
because
if-
Trude is.
I don't know if
statted.
an NPC has said that there were multiple floors, but like at least like the description about the game describes the labyrinth as basically like a series of different like
I
environments
was
you go
not
down.
paying attention nearly as much as I thought I was that day. God.
Continuing with meta knowledge.
Yeah.
Insight is in fact Trude's dump stat.
At what
Oh.
floor?
Mm.
But yeah, I will go ahead and move us to the new map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay, new map.
Oh, in the middle. Start
Yeah.
in middle.
Ooh,
Yeah, so let's see.
River.
I will
Nice.
transition us to the new map. So,
outdoor
we
map.
are in a new map, and Trude is like, I know the woods a little bit. I can get us around if need be. So, we have gone from the exploration portion of being an adventurer to a journey portion. And basically how this works is you will pick a spot on the map, and Trude can lead you there, as they will act as your guide.
Mm-hmm.
You can try to go faster by trailblazing, so that the path you guys take will be faster next time, but there's a chance you'll get lost.
No.
And you can assign a scout to the party who will scout ahead, and basically if the scout succeeds a check, then you will be given a heads up of like anything you encounter. So like if I roll on the encounter table and it's like a pile of treasure, then whoever is assigned as a scout could be like, okay, and do with that what they will. Or if I roll and the scout gets ambushed, it will take everyone else a whole round of combat before they can intervene.
Help? Oh, I don't like that.
Mm.
Chat, I don't like that.
Also, journeying has a section called camping, where you can do a couple of camping activities as you go down for the night. So this will be when rations are used up.
Mhm.
You can assign a scout to the camp too, and they will keep an eye out for ambushes or the like, but they will suffer fatigue the next day. You can craft if you can craft. You can socialize and try to give someone else an extra heart. You can go hunting, and any animals with the party can forage. Or no, the animals can graze. The hunter can also forage.
Yeah.
Or
So
you
like
can rush.
Bob,
Mm-hmm. Bob will be able to eat more than
The
just
Oh my
the
gosh.
miscellaneous grass that.
Free reign for Bob.
Yeah.
yeah, free
He's gonna
range
have so
Bob.
much fucking fun. He's gonna have so much fun, dude. He's gonna graze like nobody's business. Love that for him.
But yeah,
I mean, I
and
think we should take the opportunity to look around
Yeah.
while avoiding the big thing.
I will say, at least for now, we'll see how things go in the future. 2 spaces will equal one quote unquote day's worth of travel.
Okay.
Okay.
And the events will happen at some point between the journey start and the camping.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah. Whole new world to discover.
Hmm.
Okay.
Trude is raring
So
to
who
go.
wants to scout?
Looks to the sneak.
Gosh darn it! Why did I do this to myself?
I mean, you also want to avoid big thing, right?
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll be the scout.
Okay.
Yay!
So, yeah, just pick a location the party wishes to go to, and I will pull up my table.
Do
Does-
we want to go towards potential water source?
I was thinking
For-
water source. I want to see what's
Yeah.
there.
Well, and
Well, we
also
have 2 of
because then
those to
like,
choose from.
there's also potentially fish, and we could get food easy that way if
I
need
do
be.
want
And
fish.
then also, you know, people need water to survive for the most part. So
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
Like-
find some interesting things. Also,
Yeah.
what color do we use? What did we use to mark the entrance/exit again?
Oh, I think I used green, so let me plonk down a green color real quick.
Yeah, just so that we remember
Uh-huh.
where we were.
Because we will all forget.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it's
That one
almost
of the
identical to the green of the little meeple that I used to represent
okay.
the
Well,
party.
there's a
That's
lighter
okay. We're gonna be
green
moving
then.
from there.
There is not a lighter green. I'm only given so many
I
colors
can
in
see it.
20.
I'm just giving you shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and also like again, we'll move from here. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll move, so it's not a big of a deal.
Yeah.
Do we want to go to the water source closest to us?
Let's
Because then
start
that's
there, yeah.
technically only 3-4 spaces, 4 at
Yeah.
most, I think.
Yeah, let's start
So
that way.
Yeah.
that's
So
2
we
days
go
worth of travel.
So
J5?
J6.
That
'Cause
was
it's 2
J-
spaces.
Oh, J6.
Yeah.
So do we go through J5 to go to J6? How does that work?
Yeah.
Maybe
like this-
as
this
long
is
as
a-
we actually
Yeah.
take a pass.
Yeah, you guys are following Trude through this forest. As you're like,
Mhm.
hey, we
Mhm.
want to hit up the nearest water source. And Trude's like, oh, okay. And starts wandering, and you guys follow her, because in for a penny, in for a pound, I suppose.
We're here now.
And
Yeah.
I mean, for their faults, they've been remarkably accurate.
so, you know what? Mesa, you're the scout, so you give me a D20 roll.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Boy.
well, no, I'll use one of these. Actually, I should use this one. Where is it? There it is. Guys, if you've never used scented dice, highly recommend it. It's a great experience. They smell great.
I almost bought a
Oh.
set of rubber Ace Pride dice, and I was like, I will lose all of these immediately upon rolling.
Yes, I got a 4.
A 4. So
I don't like that laugh.
That's the
I don't
worst
know
sound
how,
ever.
I don't know how Maze is gonna react to this. I'll be honest. So,
Oh,
Mesa, you're a few dozen yards ahead of the party. You're hopping from shadow to shadow, tree to tree,
mhm,
doing your best to remain undetected, and
mhm.
you stumble across a clearing. And, at first the clearing's nothing new. You start going around the edge, and then you stop, and you look back to the clearing, and it's a lot of, like, chopped down trees. And not really in the center, but kind of like off center of this clearing, you see what looks like a wooden sword stabbed into the stump of one of these trees.
Just stumble across Excalibur? What? Dang. I mean, listen. Technically, by all technicality, Maze's usual response would be, well, that's really suspicious, and he would keep walking. But me, myself, hi, Glitch here,
Hello?
the curiosity gnaws away at my soul. And I must know more.
Also,
Unfortunately for Mesa, he's going to be approaching that sword in the stomp.
Well, there is an alternative option, which is knowing your fellow companions' inability to restrain themselves. You Mesa could actually just be like, "Hey, yeah, look what I found," and then you get to find it out without actually, changing.
But that's how everybody in this party has almost gotten themselves killed with every encounter we've had. And Mesa has the knowledge and understanding that if he doesn't handle it, somebody's gonna die on accident. If he doesn't check if it's a trap first. That's the point we've reached. Is he knows that, and he's somebody has to keep these idiots alive.
So we have like some character behind us now where it's like, I gotta make sure this is okay first.
Yeah.
Maze's finally reached the point where he's like, if I don't check this out, these idiots are gonna get themselves killed. God, all right.
Exactly. Yeah,
They'll
that's
check
true.
it first, it'll be bad.
And then walks over. Is still being careful and cautious because that's just in his nature to always be wary of everything and everybody around him, obviously. So he's gonna approach it and just kind of be looking actively for any kind of traps or anything like that.
Okay. So, this is just a bit of housekeeping. Who's carrying the plushie and the action figure?
I'm glad you brought that up because I was just actually thinking about it.
Very nice, Nikolai.
The action figure, I want Dalian to have it up in the hat.
Okay.
The plushie with the gauntlet.
Can we put it in the very useful cloud?
We can. Very useful cloud has 6 units of inventory space.
Yes.
And each of these toys
Wayne.
take up 1 space. So I'm just imagining Wayne is just floating around and there's just a giant gauntlet sticking out of his head.
All right.
All right. So Mesa is investigating the sword.
Yeah.
So give me a insight check. What all purviews do you have? They revolve around sneaking.
Purviews currently, I have cunning, trickery, and deceit, desperate and dramatic escape, damaging rumors, and cruel gossip.
Okay, not
Those are my
applicable here. So
no, probably not.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll.
Hang on. Just in case anything does happen, though, I do still have sticky fingers and light-footed and stuff. So. For my abilities. Yeah. Just in case anything goes wrong. I have those in my back pocket.
I mean, nothing's gonna go wrong.
You said insight?
Yes, please.
Success!
Oh, nice! That is a 2 out of 12. All right, so yeah, you walk up to this sword in a stump, and you're looking at it, and yeah, the sword appears to be made entirely out of wood.
Mhm.
It's very finely crafted, like just straight up artisanal. There's a very good decorative, like a vine pattern going up the blade. And as you look at the wraps around the handle, you realize that the wraps are also carved into this chunk of wood sword. And following the blade down to the stump, it looks like the blade is in fact a separate entity from this stump, and if you so chose, it looks like anyone could just pull it on out.
I have to. The goblin in me says must.
Oh boy, the
I
party is
hate that
wearing
I
down
get
Mesa.
so into. I hate that I get so curious in D&D, and so I'm like, no, I have to do everything. Yeah. I mean, again, ready to like drop and run at any moment, just in case.
So,
But he's
Mesa-
gonna very carefully start to pull the sword out.
So Mesa cautiously grips the sword, and you start to cautiously take it out of the stump, and with all of your cautious maneuverings, you uneventfully pull the sword from the stump, and as you do, you stop going straight up and kind of tilt it towards you a little bit, and as you do, you see the stump just split in half.
Oh.
And you have a standard weapon in your hand. It is a standard sword, and it has utility as a wood chopping sword.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow. Mesa finally having a possible weapon that will actually do something. Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he would. Well, for two different reasons. Do I think he'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll keep this and use this? One, better weapons are always the best option when you're doing something like this. Two, the only other weapon he have is a silver cutlass that by all technicality he's almost 100% certain was gifted to him by somebody in his family that you shouldn't even be talking to him. And he's like, I don't even know if I want to use this thing. Quite frankly, I have it. I don't know if I want it.
Could pawn it off.
So he's like, yeah, the sword's pretty good right now. The sword's looking pretty good, actually. So, yeah, I guess then after that, the rest of the group catches up, and he's like, "You got a sword. Let's keep going." No other explanation. He's not like, yeah, I just pulled Excalibur out of a piece of wood. He's just like, got a sword. All right.
So yeah,
Sword.
yeah, you guys
What's in the thumb?
continue on until your feet start to hurt and your stomach start to growl, and so you set up camp.
Yeah.
And yeah, we can do some camp stuff.
Camp
So-
stuff. It's like
Camp
Baldur's Gate
stuff.
3, guys.
Yeah.
I just started playing that.
It's
So good.
I need to restart. Every time I'm like,
I
oh, I
have-
should finish Baldur's Gate. It's like, hey, we've updated it. And it's like, stop it.
I have many playthroughs that I have done or will do. I have yet to actually do a full run through of that game
Yeah. Okay.
because they
so-
keep stopping and restarting.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So, like I said before, camping and activities include crafting. If any of you wanted to craft something, you could go hunting or foraging. You could socialize, like what Blurb and Strange did, to try and bolster one another. And your animals kind of just automatically start grazing. So once you guys settle down, Bob hops off your shoulder and is just kind of munching on grass and flowers. And Trude
He's
kind
like,
of
"Oh, hurry
follows
up."
suit.
What do the mushrooms do?
They just kind of like stand still, and you see that their little feetsies just kind of take root as they start getting nutrients from the soil.
Right, they're mushrooms. God, that caught me off guard for a second. I was like, why are they doing that?
Cool. I find a little dark spot, like among some tree roots or something.
All right.
Yeah, I'll say Dalian would go hunting unless someone wants to socialize. Because I don't have anything on me to actually do any crafting, and socializing just gets you really good bonuses.
Yeah.
And also, I haven't made
But
any
that's if you
relationships
succeed.
with anybody yet.
That is true. Yeah, I'll say that's up to you whether you want to hunt or up your S-links.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
like I
mean,
need someone else to socialize with. So.
Oh yeah.
Like you can't just socialize on your own. You need someone else to also agree with it.
I don't know. In my experience with socialization, it's kind of forced upon you most of the time.
Yeah.
But as players, we have to agree
Yeah.
to do the socialization.
True.
Yes.
I mean, my only plan for Mesa was to have him kind of sitting off to the side, like inspecting his new sword and just kind of hanging out. My plan was that he was probably going to be the scout for the night as well.
Oh
Because
yeah, I believe
Mesa doesn't
okay,
really sleep.
Yeah, but I will say, when you get the fatigue the next day, like basically you'll get like was it -1 to everything, the fatigue effect?
I thought it was a minor whoopsie doodles.
What a way to phrase that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just double checking what the
Fatigue.
the fatigue did.
296. Alright, so fatigue. Did I say 296? 269. Thanks, dyslexia, you
Yeah.
band-aid.
There it is. Yeah, fatigue for -1 penalty to any checks, contests, or attacks you make. Once the accrued penalty exceeds half your rank rounded up, you will collapse involuntarily and cannot be roused for a 24-hour period, but you will wake up refreshed. To remove the ailment, you must sleep for 24 hours straight.
Oh, God, that sounds nice, actually.
Yeah.
Sorry. Disabled person here.
Yeah.
Sleeping for 24 hours straight sounds like both a nightmare upon waking up and also a blessing in disguise. I wish I could just black out and sleep for 24 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
lovely.
Side note,
so for each
I was reading a thing forever ago, and it was like, if you had a video game power, what would it be? And so many answers were the Fallout sleep menu.
yeah. Basically. And our current rank rounded up right now, our rank
3?
is 5, so half to be 3. So you can basically get 3 levels of fatigue before you just collapse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, unless anybody else wants to be scout for the night, my plan was just that Mesa's sleep schedule is the worst anyways, because
Yeah, and I believe
most of
if you're
his
gonna
work is
do
at night.
yeah, and I believe if you're gonna actually do that, you can't do any of the camp activities.
Let's see. It doesn't say you can't.
Yeah, wait, I think there is like a specific spot where it asks, yeah, you can assign a scout to patrol your camp perimeter while others rest, but they'll suffer fatigue. You can perform a camp activity if you are not acting as a scout.
Oh, okay. Yep, I glanced right over that, so. Yeah.
But
if you wanted to go hunting, or if Blurb wanted to socialize, we can accommodate that.
Yeah. What does Blurb want to do?
I was looking at crafting, but I'm a bit confused about it.
A few people are.
What kind of crafting do you have again?
I have arcane artificing.
Okay, so artificer. So I know for camp it says perform light repairs or other small jobs that your GM decides is actually possible. And it's artificing. We're at rank 5 now, which opens up some things.
Mhm.
Okay. Permanent artifact magical items that allows you unlimited use of magical ability. So you need a magic for artificing. You need a magical ability that you're putting into like a thing.
Right.
So that means what we have available would be like the spells that you have, or
Yep.
some of the spells that I have.
Ah.
Actually, do I have magic? Does the thing I have count as magic on me?
The fancy dance.
I don't have fancy dance yet.
Oh, I thought you. Oh no, you picked the cure all.
Yeah, I
Duad.
picked compassion cure, but I'm looking for the ones because it needs to be the ones that are labeled with magic. So that's my Heart's
Yeah.
Blade and the Shield of Love.
Really, the Heart's
Right?
Blade is counted as a spell?
Yeah, Heart's Blade is counted as magic.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah. So I think technically you could.
Yeah.
I think someone actually did ask about this in like the official break chat about whether the Heart's Blade can actually be in like artifice into a thing. I don't remember what the answer was, but it was a question that was brought up.
Yeah.
I should look into that.
If both parties consent to it, and this kind of crafting thing counts as both of your downtimes, I'll allow it. But yeah, crafting rules start on page 282. If people wanted to follow at home. Okay, well,
Yeah.
it starts on 281 actually, but artificing is on 282.
Unless you already have a ready-made object to imbue, artificing requires access to a workshop to craft the base object. And artificing requires a spellcaster to perform the magic ability that is to be imbued in the object. This can be the crafter or another individual.
Yeah, so if you have something on you want to try to infuse with magic, then I will allow it.
Okay. A couple of things I was considering. One was I've got a bunch of skeleton bones.
Oh my god.
And I'm a little bit confused about magic. What magic things I could use.
Yeah, I think any spell that you have, you could in theory slap on this. So very useful. Cloud. Oh god, Prestidigitanium.
Yeah.
Sage's Staff. Looks like it is a spell. Grand Grimoire seems to be a spell.
Okay, cool.
Any elective.
Of course, some things are probably up to the DM on what makes sense, because like the Grimoire itself is very specific to the Sage.
Yeah.
What I was thinking of
an actual book for that one, and not a bunch of skeleton bones.
I was thinking of imbuing like one of the actually two of the skeleton bones with spell push, and then giving those to the little mushroom that does drumming.
Oh heck yeah! All right.
Okay. I think those bones are mundane material, right?
They were from skeletons.
Yeah, because like magic material and mundane material are two different things, and you can make two different. Like there's limits on what you can make using those.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, if it's mundane, they would be a temporary artifact that you're imbuing.
Yep.
Rather than a permanent.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. And...
But so basically, like once used, they crumble or shatter.
Yeah. So you get one use out of or your mushroom rather.
Yep,
would get one
that's fair enough.
Spell push. Okay. So,
Yep.
Yeah, we can artifice some spell pushings.
Okay,
so let's see.
so
I
I have to make a roll for that.
Check. Aptitude used determined by the ability that grants you the crafting discipline. So, probably insight with artificing.
Mm. Yep. Okay.
Apply any edges, snags, or bonuses or penalties.
I'd like to include the purview of creative expression.
Yeah. That is explicitly what you're doing.
And where are my other things? Let's see if I can find any. What are the other things I can use? I forget. Oh, in my description. Where am I?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Creative expression, making yourself seen and heard, appreciating the artistic or symbolic. So, I feel like in a roundabout way, all three of those, or one of the three of those, could be used.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. So I'll use creative expression.
And yeah, give me you know what? Since this is creative expression, you could give me insight or aura.
Insight. Oh, my insight's better. So let's go. And 20.
Can you guys hear my dog barking?
I cannot.
Okay, that's definitely a success.
Yeah, that's like a 0 with your bonus. So yeah, you
Item is safely imbued.
So yeah, with you weave the song of your people into these old skeleton bones, and about the time, everyone else is, well, everyone but Mesa is getting ready for bed, you hand over these two long thin bones. I don't know bones off the top of my head. But
like a femur or something?
Those are massive.
Oh yeah,
I was
probably
thinking
not.
like the
maybe
arm bone.
Yeah, or maybe like a collarbone or something.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
what does that
yeah,
actually
yeah.
look like?
Yeah, you hand him a collarbone, and you impart the necessary safety talk so that this mushroom doesn't just blast everyone the second he starts playing. But yeah, Drummer Shroom now has a spell push. And
nice.
Yay!
That's a single use, right?
Single use.
And Dalian, if you wanted to roll a deafness or an insight for foraging or hunting.
Yeah, hunting uses deafness, so I'll use deafness.
Which makes sense, because you've got a boo.
I got a bow! Alright, let's see if this works out. Yeah, okay, let's see if this works out.
Ooh.
This is not
So-
today. Dahlia got the final kill, but...
So, yeah, Dalian,
Riding the high of that final kill
Yeah.
made you too cocky and confident.
I'm not even dead. I lost, like, what I wanted was
something.
the mushrooms, but I couldn't get the mushrooms.
so yeah, as Blurb, as you're finishing your safety talk with Drummer Shroom and Maze, as you're getting ready for the night's patrol, you see Dalian just kind of dejectedly come back. No game to be had. Probably like even dragging the heart bow behind him.
Oh.
And also, it's all like light here. I've never hunted in light before.
You know what? That's a good point. I should have given
You're
you
there.
a penalty, even if
Yeah.
yeah, like
That's so mean.
I've hunted in forest before because the mercs like that, but not like a light one. This is weird. The creatures around here are weird to me.
Yeah.
Fair then.
Yeah, you saw this weird tall dog with horns, and you were like, ugh. And then it bounced away, and you were just like, ugh.
Ugh.
Intrigued.
Ew.
I want to pet it, but it left.
Alright.
Ew.
So,
Oh, it ran away.
And so Dan just comes back here and just like, oh, catching the things around here a lot harder than I thought it would be.
It's okay. You'll get him next time.
Oh, I hope so.
He's trying to be encouraging. He's not used to doing that. So it sounds like a question, but it's supposed to be like an actual, like, you'll get him next time, but he's like so uncertain because he's not ever given anybody like any sort of like encouragement that he's just like, you'll get him next time.
so
Hey, Dan just takes it wholeheartedly anyway. Just like, oh, I hope so.
He's trying his best.
yeah, Lolo's also patting you on the shoulder. But yeah, sleepy time comes about. Oh, you're about to say something?
I was just going to say, I imagine Lolo's patting on the shoulder with one hand and then also manipulating the Tussy action figure's hand with the other.
100%.
So you're getting like double. Yeah.
Oh my god. Love. That's a great image.
Amazing.
So yeah, sleepy time comes about.
Make sure to bring your rations down by 1.
Yep, bring your rations down by 1. I would say nighttime, but nighttime's kind of nebulous since there's no real day-night cycle in the outer world.
Yeah, it's just sun.
Yep, you're at just sun. And
Just
let's see. This I didn't punish Dalian because I wanted to use that fumble for this. So Mesa, you're the scout, so roll me a insight check with I'll give you a minor bonus, a +2 on this.
alright. Great.
But this guy is getting an edge. Guy? I mean, what? Oh my
Wow.
god.
Really good.
Okay, so this is fun. This critted, but you also did succeed.
In a contest, the crit wins.
Yep. So,
Gosh darn it.
Mesa, you're making the rounds. You're walking around. I dropped my bookmark. You're walking the perimeter of this little campsite you guys have made, and your ears perk up as you hear a rustling. At first, you're like, "Oh, that's probably just Trude eating someone's snacks." And as you're making the rounds, you see that Trude is just full on asleep on top of Bob. So you're like, "Okay," and you turn and you go towards the sound. And you see what you would recognize as a Mundy Mutt. These are short, anthropomorphic dog folk. They are typically vicious bandits. They come from the Pride Coast and the Burning Garden. And as you round the corner and you see this Mundy Mutt, he looks up at you. His mouth and cheeks are just stuffed full of like hardtack or whatever bread Dalian had in his pack, and as he sees you running around from around the tree towards him, he just drops all the half-eaten bread he was holding and just scampers off into the forest, and you quickly lose sight of him. Dalian, take down 1 extra ration. Or take out 1 extra ration.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, bud.
And yeah, other than that, the quote-unquote night. I'm sorry, my headphones just disconnected. One second, let me get my backups. Okay, wait, I think they just reconnected. Okay. Okay, that was weird. 1 second. I might need to... Okay, someone say something for me? Okay, there we go. Alright. That was very strange. So,
I had the temptation to just start screaming, but I don't want to hurt anybody's ears.
thank you.
Yeah, I appreciated.
So, yeah, morning comes about and everyone starts waking up. Mesa, you have 1 level of fatigue.
-1 to all the things. Remember.
Alright, I will do my best. I make no promises.
Alright.
I'm bad
So,
at remembering stuff,
Yeah, and
as we all know.
as you all start getting ready... I'm sorry if you can hear it, but my cat is currently fighting and losing to a sock. So screaming about it.
Dang.
We can't hear it, but thank you so much for telling us about it.
But yeah, so as everyone's getting ready, the mushrooms unplant themselves. Bob crawls back up onto your shoulder, and Dalian, you see that just a bunch of dog tracks are around your gear, and someone has just blasted through your rations.
Oh.
You're gonna be
Well,
okay.
Well, either way, just means I have room for more later. Pick up the bag. Onwards.
Great way to look at it. Good job. What a way to
Love
look
the
at
optimism.
it. What a champ.
Dalian's only got positivity. That's his thing.
That's all he's got.
That's all he's got.
That's all he's got.
All
It's
right.
okay, 2 sides of the same coin. Mesa only has pessimism.
Yeah.
They counterbalance each other really well.
Okay, I'm going to use this dark blue for campsites the party has made. And yeah, is the party still traveling towards J8 and the water?
Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Alright. Is Mesa still the scout?
Yeah. Might as well be.
Alright.
I have the higher
stat.
I
stats
mean, you
for
do,
it.
yeah, and you do get a bonus as the sneak.
Yeah. Might as well.
Alright, so...
No, obviously I can't do the scouting on every nightly campfire, but...
Yeah.
I can do the other scouting that doesn't... Insight?
Just give me a flat D20 roll right now to see what event you find on the table. And then I'll see if you need to roll insight or deafness.
Okay. Sorry. I got a 5.
5. Oh. Okay, yeah, you're gonna need to roll a deafness for stealth.
Okay, well thank God both of those are exactly the same. I have a 12 on both deafness and insight.
Okay, so... They are not actively hunting. Oh, no.
I believe Mesa as a sneak should have some bonuses to the deafness that I think we should take a look at and see if that's not a failure.
Yep, that is true. We should go check. And you know what? Yeah, you would have the purview of oh, you have like quick and expeditious retreat or something.
There is desperate and dramatic escape. I don't know if that's what you're looking for.
The sneak also has some things related to rolling on deafness checks. There's furtive. You always gain the benefit of stealthy movement while exploring, even if your team is using a different movement type. You have an edge on stealth rolls while acting as a scout on a journey or exploring.
That's right. That's right. I forgot that was
20.
Reroll the 20?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, reroll the deafness.
Your check.
The deafness, okay. Because I was like, do you mean the D20 What do you mean?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and you can add like purview stuff on top of that if it's relevant.
Cool. I don't know how to
Yeah, but I think
do that
his
in roll
You
20,
just
so I'm
roll
gonna add
it.
it
We can
on.
add it afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's way better.
Even with the
Okay.
-1.
So give me a moment here. I need to roll a mood table. Okay, so
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
So Mesa, as you are exploring, you start hearing a cacophony. Not too far from your camp. Probably yeah, you guys have probably been walking for a couple hours, and so you sneak up to check out this ruckus to see if this is going to be any problem to you guys. You do step on a twig, but as you're as the twig cracks, there's like more ruckus. So you have luckily not been spotted, but as you peer around a tree, you see that there are 2 of these Mundy Mutts. I'll say a Maltese and a Chihuahua style Mundy Mutt.
Right.
They're kind of wearing like these it almost looks like a shepherd's clothes, almost kind of just like really simple like burlap sack style clothing. And across from them is this huge purple hippopotamus like creature that you know as a Champa. And you see that this Champa has like the full front end of like a goat in its mouth. And the Mundy Mutts are trying desperately to get the Champa to spit it out, but the Champa seems very disinterested in them. It's just kind of sitting there, slowly eating a goat. And they do not seem to notice you.
Okay, great. I guess maybe not like as the team is walking up, but like right before they walk up, Mesa would make some. I don't know what the motion would be, but he would make some kind of motion for them to like stop talking and like be as quiet as possible, and then kind of like attempt to motion as that all of that was happening.
Yeah, you guys look and you see now that one of the Mundy Mutts has like the shepherd's crook in the Champa's mouth, trying to pry it open, while the other one is like grabbing the goat's hind legs and like trying to pull it out.
Dahlia would immediately want to pull out his heart's bow and go after the Champa.
You want Mesa's kind of like watching as you start to do that, and he's like, "We're gonna have to fight all 3 of them," like whispering. Do I really want to fight all 3 of them right now?
Are you talking about like including the Mundy Mutts?
I mean, I'm assuming the moment we attack the Champa, they're also gonna like get into combat with us. That's my assumption.
I see. So Dalian is taken very much to like a shepherd needs. Well, clearly they're in trouble, so it is my duty to help them.
Okay, but if this backfires on us, I reserve the right to tell you I told you so. And then he's gonna step back, like, out of the way of the bow and arrow and let you do your thing.
Yeah.
Alright,
Nice.
so I'm going to move people to a new map. Since you have chosen violence.
I will choose violence against the Champa.
Okay, so once again, this map is provided by Tom Cardos over on Patreon.
Ooh.
Yay!
Thank you.
So, yeah, we have a Dalian, we have a Blurb,
Yay.
we have
a
Mesa.
I'll put a Lolo down.
Yep, we have a Wayne, and we have the backup band. So, pretty much anywhere on the left side of this line, you guys can place yourselves. The
Okay. We can just go anywhere.
Yeah, because you
I feel pretty
guys
good about
kinda
staying
snuck up
right
on.
here.
And let's see.
No, Mesa's gonna kind of circle around to find a strategic vantage point from like over here, I think.
Yeah, so the normal ground is straight up normal ground. The trees and shrubberies are difficult terrain and also obscured. So I think with the exception of Mesa, you need a deafness check to either a deafness check or you gotta sacrifice half your movement to go through the trees. But while
Correct.
you're in the trees, you are harder to detect.
And then there's Mesa, who can just like kind of do whatever he wants, I guess.
Yeah.
Some of these abilities and like stuff are crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, the sneak has some crazy things on them.
It's great. I really forced myself out of my comfort zone with this role because I'm so used to playing magic type characters, and that I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a whole new world of possibilities for me.
What? Yes.
Okay, 1 second. I gotta find the Champa stat block. I was on it, and then I turned the book a millimeter, and it flew to a different page. Okay, I have the Champa's stat block pulled up. So you guys, also since Mesa succeeded in his little stealth, I'll give you guys a ambush phase. So basically, the PCs get 2 turns before the Champa will get 1. So I will get rid of this line since you guys now know where it is, and I guess Dalian goes first.
Shooting. But first, actually, like, is here like a separate battlefield?
Oh, you know what? That is a good question.
I do need to know where the battlefield
no,
areas
that is
are.
perfectly understandable. 1 second. Let me just make some arbitrary battlefields.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are very arbitrary, but more or less, more or less, you get the vibe.
Yeah. Okay. So if they're one battlefield area away, then I'll actually send like Lolo over there first.
Okay.
Smack onto the Champa. They'll do a assist. Yay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so this should get a +1. Was that how assists work? Yes, it should be that. It should be how assists work. I got my bow. I'm gonna shoot it. I rolled a crit 20. I rolled a nat 20.
Nice. Let's go.
Right, so what does? Okay, your heart bow's ranged. Oh wait, is your heart bow like a dual weapon now?
Not yet. That's rank 6.
Okay. So yeah, let's see. You have a ranged weapon. So let's see what ranged weapon crit does.
It's just 2 hearts.
Okay, it's just 2 hearts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so like on a normal hits 1 heart, but because it's the crit, it's 2 heart.
20 or over, an additional heart. So yeah, Lolo slaps onto the side of this Champa's head, and the Champa starts to stand up to see what happened, and a shimmering golden arrow just thunks itself right into its side, and it opens its mouth and bellows, and this very unfazed goat kind of just tumbles out.
Oh, all right.
And yeah, the Mundy Mutts are absolutely baffled. Both of them go sprawling away because the Champa has opened its titular Champa. And yeah, who would like to go next?
Oh, did the Mundy Mutts leave, or are they just still there?
They haven't had their turn yet.
Okay.
Vaguely dazed.
In that case, I think Blurb would want to go next because Blurb wants to strike up the band and try and kind of, soothe the savage mutts. Yeah. So I'm just checking movement. I think my movement's like 0. Yeah.
You got
My
a slow
movement is slow.
Yeah, so that would mean
0
your
area.
full action to move to a new area.
Yep. Okay. I thought it might be out. Okay. So. Yeah, because we're not quite visible enough there. So.
I think the Champa should be a size larger.
But
regardless.
What would the mushrooms movement be?
Okay, let's see. They use a modified follower thing, so I think they have an average speed.
So that's one
Okay.
battlefield area.
Yeah.
Alright. So they're going to move here and sort of start pumping out the tunes. And sort of Blurb will stay within the area. So I can move within the same area, right?
Yeah.
And then the cloud will move to it just can go in here because that's floating anyway. So yeah, and then so Blurb on the horn and the mushrooms on their instruments, some nice improvised jazz to try and soothe these Monday mutts. So
give me a aura check with an edge.
Okay. Okay, so I'll definitely take the first one, and the aura is so using creative expression, and my aura is currently 11.
All right.
Oops.
Nice. So your aura is 11?
Yep.
Oh, okay, so you crit on that first one.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Monday Mutts, you see they're panicking when, just out of nowhere, a frog, quickly followed by a golden arrow, hits this Champa. And, they're looking spooked. The one with the shepherd's crook is kind of like holding it out like a ineffective weapon. The one with the goat is like he's acting like he's trying to soothe the goat, but the goat is also very uninterested in the goings on around him. But yeah, as this discordant jazz tune starts wafting out of the woods, you see that the Monday Mutts actually start to calm down a little, and yeah, we'll say the one with the shepherd's crook starts to tap its foot a little bit.
Nice.
Look at you go. Soothing every creature near and far.
Yeah. And yeah, for the, I almost called it an assassination round. For the ambush round, we have Mesa left over.
It could have been an assassination.
I think I'm just gonna, because there's really, because there's nothing that I can super do just yet that's gonna be like insanely helpful. I mean, I could sure try a thing, but I highly doubt it's gonna do the thing.
Maybe New Sword thirsts for blood.
See, that was the thing. Can I do that and move all the way over?
Yeah, it's only one battlefield away, and I think you have an average move speed.
Yeah, terrain doesn't affect me, so I can just kind of do whatever. Okay.
I'm just gonna do whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay, yeah,
roll.
I'll move closer and then attempt to, I guess, stab at it.
Yeah.
Now, this is like actually my first time ever making an attack roll, so do I
Oh
just
god, yeah, I think it
what do I
is. Um,
what do I press and roll 20 to do that?
In the stats, you go all the way in the stats page of your character sheet. Go all the way down to the bottom. There's weapons. You should have a weapon
Uh-huh.
in there.
so yeah,
Yeah,
the wood sword is a standard
I
weapon,
haven't
which
added.
it's
Hang on,
standard
because
right
I
now.
haven't
So
added in.
yeah.
Da-da-da-da. So
And then you
okay,
just
and
click like the
then
little dice thing.
Yeah.
oh okay. I haven't given it a name or anything yet because I totally forgot to add it in after I got it. But did I do that right?
Yeah.
Yes, you
Does
did.
a 16 hit?
A 16 does in fact hit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the
Yay!
champa is not made of wood, so you don't split it asunder.
Well, that's okay.
But yeah,
That's alright.
the Mundi Mutts are beginning to vibe. They're chilling out, and then this human with a wooden sword comes out, and kind of surprisingly to you, you cut pretty deeply into this champa.
Makes us like, oh my god, I did it.
Yay! Dalian's in the
And,
back over here like...
Yeah. Yeah, as you cut the champa, Mesa, you see that Lolo's giving you a thumbs up. Okay, now
Thanks.
we are on
It's
the
just the
top.
start that he even successfully did it.
Yeah. We are at the top of the regular round. So who would like to
Is there
go?
anything-
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, who wants to go first this time? Should I go first again?
Go for it.
Because otherwise I'm just gonna repeat the thing I just did.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want me to stab it again, I think I'm a one-trick pony right now.
I'm a
little
little
bit.
bit of a one-trick pony myself, but... I would like to shoot the champa with the bow again then, with an assist from Lolo.
All right. Give it a shot.
Yeah, let's go! And then +1 from the assist. Are you kidding me?
Oh my lord.
Oh. Whoa. Good eyes.
I am...
Okay.
Dalian is sniping today.
Can't hunt for beans, but by God. Can you puncture some holes into some creatures?
Yeah, no, like, Dalian was over here like, yeah, you know what? I can do better! And then this is the moment, apparently.
So, Mesa runs up. He puts a pretty solid gash into this champa. And as he takes a step back, trying to decide between taking another swipe or disappearing into the shrubbery, the champa starts opening its mouth, and it's just as terrifying as a hippopotamus. And as it's looking like it's about to try and remove Mesa's torso from his body, a golden arrow shoots over your shoulder into the champa's mouth. Its mouth kind of clamps shut. You see its eyes kind of open real wide for a second before rolling into the back of its head, and it collapses. It had 1 HP.
Yeah.
Dang. Wow. We did not, wow.
And,
No survivors.
so, yeah, the champa is dead, and the Mundi Mutts are kind of looking at you guys. They are cautious, but they're still vibing with the tunes.
Can Dalian come up to them and just like, oh, is your goat okay?
They kind of look at you and then at the goat, and let's see, I said it was a Maltese and a Chihuahua.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'll say the Chihuahua's the one with the goat, and it says, who are you? Where did you come from?
That's an accent choice.
That sure was. Wow, I love
I'm
it.
over here like, okay, we're here now. So Dan's over here like, my own name is Dalian, and this is Lolo, pointing to the frog. And then like Dalian kind of like gestures to the others. And these are my current teammates. And we just came from underground.
They are just as confused as you are. And the Maltese with the shepherd's crook is kind of nervously looking at you all, since you all are kind of surrounding them now. And he's like, are you going to rob us? Is this a stick up?
I hope not. Dalian looking to the rest of everybody. You can't really see his eyes behind that long hair of his, but you get the feeling that he's just over here like, right?
We're not gonna rob anybody. We don't even know where we are. We're gonna rob some people in a place that we are unfamiliar with. That would just be stupid. I'm not that stupid. I'm very strategic and calculated when I do my robbing. And I only really do it for rich people who really don't deserve that money anyways.
Yeah, and looking at these guys, your thieves' eyes tell you they have nothing of value. Like, even this goat's a little spotty.
I'm gonna steal from... That's not...
We have no reason to steal from you. That would be rude.
That is good to hear. So... And, it looks at, Mesa and Dalian, and then at Blurb and says, so, what are you? You are not Monday Mutts. Are you perhaps some kind of other creature?
Oh, have you never seen goblins or humans before?
We have not.
Fascinating.
Perhaps the Grand Poobah has, but we are just shepherds.
The Grand who?
The Chihuahua pipes up. Oh yes, the Grand Poobah. He is our leader. He is mighty and very intelligent. He knows much about the world.
The onions kind of like lean over to like back to like everyone else, should be like, do we think we should go like talk to him if we want to know where we are here?
I mean, yeah, probably would be beneficial of us to like figure out where this is and if it's like not in the labyrinth. So, yes, because technically they kind of owe us for saving their lives, and they have no reason to tell us no.
All right. So then I'm just gonna turn back to like the money mutts and be like, we're slightly lost ourselves. So would it be all right if you actually took us to that leader? You can find out more about where we are.
Well, you did save our lives and the lives of Francisca here, our goat. So, yes, we will take you to the Grand Pumbaa, and he will reward you greatly.
Great. First off, though, I need to see if I can actually do the opportunistic butcher this time. Please.
Yes, please do.
Please. I must know.
I am specifically adding animals to this forest just so you can have the opportunity to redeem yourself.
Cool. Also, let's see. Also, if I can actually succeed on this Champa, we could potentially get something really cool from them.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay.
I forgot about the Champa yield.
Yeah, the Champa yield got some interesting things. So,
yeah.
And with my opportunistic butcher ability, I can also take an interesting thing off them. Okay, let's go! Yes! Yes!
Oh, hot dog, that's a success. All right. So, let's see. This was a large creature.
6 days worth of rations.
Yeah, you got a lot of food off of this Champa. And what else does a opportunistic butcher get you?
I also have harvest. You can also remove one useful body part from the creature during the preparation process.
All right. Okay. I will let you decide whether you can harvest its tusk or its hide.
The
Hide can be used
hide
to
is probably the
craft
most
armor.
useful to me.
Yeah, hide can be used to craft armor. Teeth can be used to craft weapons.
Yeah,
Or sold.
Yeah, or sold. I know pretty much out of everyone in the group, I don't think a single person benefits from what like the tusks can do.
Yeah.
Because like the small ones can be used as concealed weapons, but if you already have a concealed weapon, then you're fine there. And it could also be used as mighty weapons. No one in the group, I think, can use a mighty weapon.
No, like Dalian can be a technicality, but that's about it.
I can with like the heart's blade, but if it's not a heart's
Yeah,
blade, I can't use it.
I think Tussie can. Like Factotums get some weird.
Factotum can get a whip.
Oh yeah.
But they can't use mighty weapons.
Yep, that is true. Okay, so.
So the hide is the most useful thing to us overall, I think. So I want to go for the hide.
Okay, so yeah, you guys just watch as Dalian dives into this I almost called it a hippopunkapotamus, because that's why I called it in the first game I ran. But no, he dives just elbow deep into this Champa. He's scooping out the offal, he's getting those prime cuts in. You even watch as he delicately takes a good chunk of hide off of this creature. I'm going to assume because you have opportunistic butcher, you also have like the paper and stuff needed to wrap this meat and this hide up until you can actually like sit down and cook it or age it or clean it.
Yeah.
And the Mundi Mutts are just watching with fascination.
And I believe the Champa hide was object size of 2.
I do believe it's so. Let me just double check.
For like each unit?
2 slots. Yep. It is worth 25 coin if you decide to sell it instead of turning it into a armor. But yeah, you go ahead.
While the butchering is happening, if any of the bits look particularly slippery, then Blurb will slurp them if they're not otherwise being used.
Yeah, you find some bits of offal that you're able to stomach, and you slurp it down, and as you do, the Maltese Mundi Mud is like, are you going to eat all of that? Would you mind if I just give it to Nibel?
Sure.
So yeah, the Maltese kind of joins you in eating the junk of this creature.
Mm.
Yeah, it
Down
takes
over
some
here,
time.
like, oh, please do eat up.
Yeah, it takes some time for Dalian to finish field dressing this Champa, because it's huge.
Yeah,
And
it's big.
And when he is done, and the remains of the Champa are left to the forest and all of its critters, the Mundi Mutts are like, well, our village is not too far from here. We have a raft over by the river. If you wish to go meet the Grand Pumbaa?
Sure.
If we're ready to go, I think. I mean, at least I'm ready.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Ready,
well,
ready,
Ready
ready.
after you
Let's
saw
go.
the slaughter.
Yeah.
Mesa was not watching.
must-
Yeah,
I walked over there and
that's
started
the
eating
thing.
stuff and Jimmy went,
He could hear.
no,
How far away is it? How long will it take us to get there?
Oh, not too long. On the river, it would take half a day, maybe.
Hmm.
But
Very
do
well.
not worry. We will vouch for you, and we will ensure that the others will prepare a feast in your honor.
A feast in our honor, guys. I'm gonna say no to that.
Oh, they've heard of me then.
Well, they will, because we will tell them.
Don't worry about him.
Oh,
Just let him go.
I mean, after all, it is the least we could do after you save the village's treasurer.
Oh,
Yes, Francisca has
The
quite the
goat
mind for wealth.
Oh. Okay.
And the goat is just over there eating a tooth from the champa. And yeah, the Mundy Mutts lead you off towards the nearby river. And yeah, we'll just move everyone back to here for now. And yeah, they start getting this really like ramshackle raft prepared to sail. It will be a tight fit with the okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll count the backup band as one unit. So 5, 6, 7, 8 with the Mundy Mutts and their goat. Yeah, with all 8 of you, it is a tight fit. But
well,
you managed to get on this raft, and
I could just ride Lolo. She can work as a mount now.
You know what? Describe to us how this occurs.
Yeah, so like upon seeing that the boat seems a little bit like cramped, Dalian's just like, oh, I think I could just like follow you guys. Here, look. So like he just like grabs Lolo, puts them down. And then he basically kind of just like taps the flower, and you just see like Lolo just like grow like one of those, like those like plastic toys that like you put in water and
Yep.
yeah,
like the grow boyfriend type things. That was the first one that came into my head. I know there are other variations of it. That was just
Yeah, I
the
was
first one
thinking
that
of
came
the
into my head.
dinosaur variant, but yeah, no, boyfriend,
I was
sure.
the dinosaurs was the one that I played with as a kid. Yeah, it's like one of those where like it's like that, which is like whoomp.
Yeah, so it's still recognizably Lolo, but it's just a little bit lumpy.
Yeah, now she's like Venusaur size.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
They're
all right
like
then.
Venusaur size now. And then just like Dan just like hops on and just like gets into river.
Yeah.
Frog in river.
All right then.
I just imagine just like Mesa is just like, that's neat.
He's just like, that was something that you could do. Right, totally.
So yeah, Dalian on Lolo follows the Mundy Mutts and their raft, and as you guys go down the river, the camera will pan up to show the canopy of, or the tops of all the trees of this forest, and way off in the distance there is a bit of a ruckus a bit of a shaking amongst the trees, and as another roar rips through the sky, birds and other flying creatures flee from the area of forest far to the north. And we will end the session there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All
We didn't
right.
even do a break this time. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa!
The session just kind of like passed before my eyes.
Yeah.
Also, finally, I got a successful opportunistic butcher.
Yeah.
Finally.
Also, the armor you can make out of a champa is pretty neat. It gives
Yeah.
cold resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you might be able to argue with me to have it give you some other effect. I don't know. But yeah,
I personally don't have like
any armor?
No, I don't have the
Crap.
forging. I don't have
Yeah.
forging. I only have like the cooking ability.
Yeah. Well, that's
So
We
I would
lost
need
it.
to, like,
you guys know a blacksmith.
yeah. So I would need to like
Totally.
hand it over to someone and be like, I pay money. Please turn this into a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So yeah, you guys did a couple of explorations. You successfully fought a champa and did not attack the non-combatant Mundy Mutts. So yeah, I'll say
Yay.
5 XP to everyone. All right, let me go into the session chat and 5 XP to everyone, even those who are marketable merchandise.
Our friends are gonna come back and be like, what did you do? What happened?
Huh? But yeah, and,
What do you mean we're marketable plushes?
but yeah, and we will go through our outros. So I don't recall who went where, so Glitch, you go first.
All right, then. Sorry, my dogs are freaking out. Can you hear them? Losing their minds in the background because a car
not at
revved
all.
its engine like a block down. Hey guys, I'm Glitch. I'm here far too often, as is becoming my catchphrase. You can find me at my card, which is glitchchaotic.card.co. Links to all of my social medias are in there. My TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, all of it should be in there. All current projects are also in there, including, I believe, a link to the Would Be Heroes channel because it's most active here with all of this. Hopefully soon we'll be rolling out stuff for the audiobook that I'm a part of. I'm in charge of all that. I'm just a voice actor for it, so when it comes out, it comes out. I'll add a link to that card as well. I'm back to streaming. I've had 2 semi-successful streams. One of them was really laggy, and then the other one I had to stop stream and then like not start again for half an hour while I finagled with OBS. But then the rest of the stream went great. There were no issues at all. It was fantastic. I'm going to be streaming most likely every Wednesday and Friday, unless I have a doctor's appointment, and then at that point we'll see. But I'm going to try to keep it consistent with Wednesdays and Fridays. Fridays right now are going to be a playthrough of Hades 2. We're having fun with that over there.
Oh, nice.
And then I may start a playthrough of Marvel's Midnight Suns for Wednesdays, which will be fun. Hopefully I'll be doing some new cosplay soon. There's a Gilded Age session next week that I will not be a part of because I'll be out of town for a Ren fair that I'm being invited to super last minute, so sorry about that, guys. But y'all have fun. Don't have a masquerade without me, and that's all for me.
Oh boy. All right. And next we are going to Anth.
Hello, I'm Ant. if you're interested, my music is online, which I've been kind of ignoring for a little while because I've had live stuff, just been busy, that's all. Which is at bandlab.com /AN_TH. Or Blurb's music is at the same bandlab.com /band/blurb goblin. And that's me.
Oh boy. Alright. And bringing up the last of today's present players, Saria.
Yay! I do art stuff a lot. You can find all that on Blue Sky. Blue Sky, Saria Howard, no spaces. And I'm also basically like everywhere, either as like Saria Howard or Animal of the Elements. If yeah, like just type one of those in there somewhere, and you'll find it. I don't do much else though. I'm thinking about streaming, but we'll find out.
Yeah. And I have been John. I have been the GM here. I can be found on just about every other Would Be Heroes podcast, mostly as a player, but I do run this game once a month. I can be found over on my podcast, Bacon Flavor Pods, where we run pretty much anything and everything that's not D&D or Pathfinder. We are currently running a Mecha vs. Kaiju campaign, which has hit its halfway point, and we will, at the end of this month, start our Beacon campaign, which takes place in the world of Final Fantasy XII. I can also draw art for money. 90% of the assets, 80% of the assets you see on this particular stream and my streams over on Bacon Flavor Pods are made by me. Sometimes I use pre-made assets, but everything has either been made or edited by me. I also stream with my friend over on his channel, Born Immortal, where we are probably going to wrap up Fallout 1 here shortly, and then move on to something spoopy. But yeah,
Spoopy.
I believe that is it. Yeah, go follow and support all of these fine people. Drop a follow or a like or all of that nonsense. And yeah, don't forget your golden thread. Bye.
I hit my finger.
Oh no!
Good job, buddy.
The end of the stream is